Hello, and welcome to another Dominion League match, my final match of Season 56. Playing against Austeane, I don't know. I shouldn't pretend that I do. So currently I'm like just barely above 500, like 13 and 11, I want to say. Going into this final match, and it's a pretty close division, so there's a lot of potential outcomes here. So we've got peasant. We've also got urchin. It would be worth. Oh, there's pickaxe. Interesting. Okay, I think we're gonna go peasant pickaxe then. It would be worth considering double urchin on not a 5-2, I think, but being able to start trashing immediately seems pretty good. We can pick up a couple of urchins if we want to. Coming up here. Do we want to keep our necropolis? There is no plus actions unless or until we get to teacher. There's also not really draw, except for for garrison. And again, unless we get to teacher, we could put actions or draw on urchin. I'm not... It probably does make sense to keep the necropolis. Like, considering that we don't really need to hit 4 anyway. So I'm thinking I will take an urchin. At the very least, I'm going to want the urchin attack, even if I don't otherwise. Turn it into a merc, which, I don't know. Probably it will make sense to do so. I think we go ahead and grab a second urchin. This is probably going to be a teacher target. We probably are going to want to get teacher here. I think the board is going to be slow enough about it. All right. Yeah, I think it's early enough. It's got to be correct to go for mercenary. We should also consider getting another peasant this shuffle. We could get one right now. Like, it's a little early to be worried about grabbing another urchin that isn't going to do a whole lot for our deck anyway. So I think I'll grab the peasant. Let's discard the necropolis, I guess. Oh, gross. We get a third peasant. We are going to have a fugitive rather than a soldier in our deck. You know, in theory, soldier payload's pretty good here with the urchins. Yeah, I think I will grab one more peasant. This could be bad. We could maybe take another peasant. Our opponent has not taken a second peasant yet, which makes taking another peasant more appealing because it's more likely that we can just like pile up a bunch of... Oh wait, maybe they have, because they have a soldier. When did they do that? Turn 4, they bought a second peasant. Okay. Wait, when did they get a tent? Just last turn. Oh, wait, I maybe shouldn't have discarded that. I forgot I have a mercenary now. Should put this on never trash. I'm not going to get a second mercenary, obviously. I guess we're going to have to... Oh. Awkward. Awkward. Maybe we don't want to trigger the shuffle. Kind of bad. I really don't want to trash the necropolis, but I guess we could trash the peasant. That's not that big of a deal. We did just get another one. Grave robber can't take it back, right? Yeah. I mean, it's probably fine. I guess, wait, I guess what we could do, if we wanted to, is trash just the one card. Discard peasant, play necropolis. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Ugh. Yeah, and then we trigger. Yeah, it just doesn't. This is just abysmal. Guess I can take another one. Really annoying. Okay, here I'm going to take another urchin. Got a grave robber. It's not doing it too terribly much right now. Well, I can get the urchins back. I guess that's actually pretty nice. What is this? Come on. Guess I just disciple the soldier. This mercenary has really not cooperated. So we hit 5. What? What do we do here? Guess we could consider taking a grave robber. We don't really have the actions to support it. Maybe I meant to just take another urchin. I'm gonna take the teacher here. Triggering the shuffle without the necropolis isn't ideal. Okay, well, now we don't have that problem. Maybe I should have kept it to play both peasants, but meh, whatever. Soldier, yes, I think so. Cannot afford the last urchin. I could trash my necropolis in order to get it. I probably should do that. I do want to trash this over. We're going to stay with the Merc. I think I discard Soldier here. Especially since I won't have plus actions this turn for sure. We're going to take draw first on Urchin. And then we're going to think about what we can do to try to get plus actions. If anything. Maybe not anything. Maybe we just don't. There's not really a logical target. I suppose we could take plus actions on Urchin instead, but then we can't draw if that seems worse. Ultimately, our terminal here is then probably... could be Legionary, honestly. Double Grave Robber does not make a lot of sense to me. Are you playing those? Oh my gosh, that's going to be so annoying. Okay. Actually kind of tempting to play Soldier instead. And then I'm looking at this. We don't get to trash as much, but how much does it really matter at this point? What do we get off of that? We could take... Getting this, turning the soldiers into... yeah, getting the soldier up the line actually seems maybe more important. Whoa, 7 coins, right. We have plus buy peasant. So we could actually, I guess, take a capital to try to... Do I need... maybe I don't trash this yet, because I can draw with it with the mercenary. Then again... So we could take an artisan to get a capital. We just take a capital. What else could we do? This board is really awkward. I mean, I guess we could just get something that we plan to turn into loot. Artisan still works for that. Sure. Oh, right, we're gonna have plus actions from Disciple. Potentially, at least. Okay, so we don't actually necessarily... well, that didn't really work out. We want to Disciple the Artisan. Maybe so. Oh, we don't get to play the teacher. Do we care about playing the teacher? Maybe not. Maybe we just trash the teacher. Because what are we putting plus actions on? I mean, I guess putting on something like Artisan wouldn't be a bad idea, but... But go ahead and put the... we could take a pickaxe, right? Pickaxe the teacher, and then we get the thing. What else do we do with the artisan? That's what we're doing. We could... I guess we could take 2 pickaxes. Get a second artisan, we probably pickaxe one of them. Top deck. We just want to trash the merc already? Maybe so. Oh, one of these is going to be a copper. Other... Yeah, let's just trash the merc. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a gold so that I can play with Legionary if I want. Oh, we have a gold. Ah, I need to do that. Okay. I don't even know what I want then. I mean, I guess I could take a... I have 2 artisans, but I guess I could take a grave robber so I can just play that directly. Yeah, maybe. Sure, fine. Whatever. I really don't know. Still an urchin in the trash. Which means we have more draw right now. Yeah, I didn't get to my fugitive, which means I don't have another disciple, so that's annoying. I'm pretty sure I have both the fugitive and the soldier and the peasant. Or maybe, yeah, because I had 2 soldiers and I played one of them. Yeah, so I still have a soldier. And yeah, so they have nothing coming up the line. They do have a disciple, but they do have the necropolis. The mercenary worked out so badly for me. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to skip it. I am quite surprised by gaining a teacher. Like, isn't Urchin just better? Like, even if you want to pickaxe it, it's better, right? Sword's pretty irrelevant. How many urchins did we see last turn? 2? We do have 2 more down here. They have 3 grave robbers? I don't understand. When are you gonna put plus action on grave robber? I guess you could do that, but you're still not gonna have the draw to make that work. I'm not playing this peasant. I think that's pretty clear. What is it with me and not being able to line these up? Alright, well, we might as well disciple the soldier. Get a lot of money that we can't use unless this gold becomes something with plus buy. Also, we just saw all 5 of our urchins and we have 6 cards on top. Man. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and pickaxe the gold. Endless Chalice. Okay, that is plus buy. Would have really liked to get whatever one gives you like the Sun's Gift, or I think there is one that does that. But should I just double province at this point? Probably. You're not gonna have a soldier after this turn unless I leave that soldier as a soldier. Clearly taking a disciple, but do we want... I think we do want to exchange this. I mean, we've already got hand size. What? They wanted to call teacher. Wondering about planning to grave robber the artisan into a province. I could pickaxe the copper, buy nothing. Given the presence of wall, that's probably a good idea. Okay, well... Meh. Something I can get... Oh, okay. I want to keep the grave robber too because I might be able to top deck an urchin. If that happens, we'll pickaxe the artisan, I guess. That is to say, if they don't snipe the urchin, which they really, really, really should. But if they don't... Yeah, okay. Don't really understand this maneuver. Prize Goat isn't doing anything special, but it's fine. Four provinces left. That does change the equation a bit. Should not be buying a peasant right now, I don't think. So the other thing we could do, well, it costs us a point. We could grave rob. Good card, pickaxe the artisan. There's like, are they going to be able to triple province? I would not think so. But I mean, there is a draw where they do for sure. And I don't have any hand size attacks, which really sucks. Should I play around that? What would we take out of the trash if we were going to do that? It's not really anything that we want on top of our deck is the thing. Like, they could have probably double or triple provinced last turn, but they did add some provinces to their deck and a peasant. I think. Let's go for it. That's like the third time they've discipled an urchin, and I've never done it. What? Oh, this might be really clever. If you can then grave rob the urchins back onto your deck. Well, wait, why is gaining the mercenaries clever, though? No, that doesn't... Well, it could still... It makes the grave robbers kind of draw neutral. No, I changed my mind. It doesn't really make sense. They did manage to find like all their urchins on top of their deck. So that's cool. Yeah, they probably will win this regardless of that maneuver. Like, I should have had the advantage in this game, but this, like, having the turn where I actually didn't draw, even though they said I would get a second turn, and then not ever being able to line up the Disciple with the Urchin was both pretty bad. Part of the problem was, of course, the earlier game, the Mercenary not working out and me not being able to thin as much as I would have liked. Surely you're getting a province off of this. Like, what else would you even be considering? I guess if you don't think you can make it. Oh. That... I mean, if they have 5 loots in their hand, that's a win, but they may not. Just triggered a really silly shuffle if they're not ending the game. Not to mention they have now a whole bunch of mercenaries instead of urchins in their deck. Accidentally? God, are you gonna ask for an undo? How do you... Why didn't you turn off the exchange earlier? Like, You weren't doing that every other turn. I don't like, why did you suddenly start doing it? What? I did hit. No. Okay, so they didn't actually find, I guess, all of their urchins, since they've only played 4. They must not be ending the game, otherwise they wouldn't have bothered to ask for the undo. Or at least they don't have a sure win in hand. They can take one more province. It's going to be pretty difficult for me to come back. I mean, I do have some pickaxes that I can use to clean some junk out if I draw them to like close some of this gap. But I have to take province duchy. Wait, you played a peasant before. Yeah, hold up. I mean, I don't know if this matters. Maybe I shouldn't be a stickler about it, but that is what they asked for. In your grave. Right, but that's information that you didn't have when you played the peasant. That's like okay. Yeah. That's why. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have insisted on that. But if the reason that it's like they thought they had the orb was going to be able to play a grave robber and it couldn't, that was information that they didn't have at the time. So they shouldn't. Oh, anyway. Hopefully I can get to 24 points somehow. It seems unlikely, but if I could, that would help. Well, somehow, once again, I have not found either of my two disciples with my urchins. Oh my god. Why? Just why? So I can take the province. Which gets me to 17, and then don't have enough for a duchy. If I grave rob the peasant into a duchy, and then I pickaxe the artisan, I would need somehow to get 4 coins out of the loot, which is not impossible, but it's likely. If I artisan for a duchy, that only gets me 2 points. I definitely have 2 disciples down there, as well as 2 urchins. But I think the play to turn the peasant into a duchy, pickaxe the artisan, see what happens. But that did only gain me 2 points? No, I was at 11. Right? Yeah. Well, if I still had the peasant, but I don't. Oh, do I only have... No, that's my... Yeah, oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so stupid. Holy crap. Like, what in the world? All right. So we do have trashing. We have the only plus actions is flagship and ghost town. Okay. I mean, flagship is kind of. I guess it's. Yeah, it's sort of plus actions. I don't know. I guess it is it. Whatever. I might want to open it with it in any case. Do we want student or do we just want forager? Student with Fellowship of Scribes is pretty nice. It's just not very good at hitting price points, like, at all. I'm gonna take the flagship in any case. I think the student scribes thing is good enough that that's got to be worth going for. Should try to get an anvil too, I guess. Well, that kind of synergizes with the student thing. Maybe we just try to get conjurer. Thing is, the plus actions is pretty limited here. Does flagship say non-duration, non-command? Okay, so you can replay duration. Which is not really what you want to do with conjurer, but could be what you want to do with wharf. Oh, I guess patient peddlers are also a source of plus actions, potentially. So we can just trash this whole hand if we want to, I think. Seems like a reasonable thing to do, to be honest. now... Unfortunately, we don't have the flagship, so we can't afford a 4 if they... Oh, okay, they didn't play the student anyway. So do we take Anvil? Do we take Ghost Town? I think Anvil. Okay, Conjure has been revealed, so I'm going to just trash the estate with the student. Play the flagship by a Conjurer. Oh, never mind. It's kind of rude. It should be nice to get a better action card into my deck to play with the flagship than student. Hard to do at this point. I mean, I guess we could take a peddler. Not super excited about that. We could trash this hand all the way down to the estate and then draw a card, knowing that it's either going to be Anvil or a copper. Oh no, it could be an estate. Awkward. There's not much point in hitting 4 here, so at the very least... Oh, we can multi-rotate, but we can't afford Conjure. Ah! Oh, I guess what... No, yeah, it just doesn't work. I guess it could work if we also activate Scribes off the flagship. Like, we could just trash the estate. No, that... God damn it. Maybe I should just trash estate, draw a card, and hit 5. That's probably what I should do. Because now we can get like War for Torture, Butcher, Sculptor. Those are all good cards. Boy. I think double play the Torturer would be really strong. At this point, I think I'm gonna go for that and just see if I can. Well, okay. That is a really unfortunate draw. Now they've rotated a Conjurer. Are you going to take Conjurer? What? Are you serious? You... Oh, you... Okay, you saw that it was the student. Ugh, fine. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so do we want... How much copper do we want to trash here? Maybe just 1 copper and then Anvil for Conjurer? So we don't need Do we? Maybe we should be anviling for Ghost Town. In which case we want to rotate the Conjurer away. Wait. Why didn't I draw my next card? Or to get the option to draw my next card. Why is the student not in play? Oh, because it's replaying the action. Oh, that's confusing. I guess that means I don't want to play it with Fellowship of Scribes or draw it. I think that's the case. Ay, ay, ay. We're gonna need some money now. I think that means Sculptor. Do we even want to trash with Student here? The last card is Anvil. I actually wish I had one more copper so that I could hit 5 and use Anvil. As it is... Do we want to double play the Torturer? I think we do. Or we could leave the flagship in play. Like they do have 2 foragers and a student. So they could just take curses. It's not going to be super productive for them, but I mean, I guess it does give them some money with the forager. Having the flagship not in play means we can get more money next turn. We're going to have 3 actions in play, so Peddler costs 2. So we could go Ghost Town Peddler, I guess. Instead of the Sculptor. Still gets us some money. Oh, I forgot. Anvil gives us a coin. Ha ha, we can buy a Sculptor. Also, Peddler costs more because we didn't play the student. Right. Anyway, I'm going to go with Sculptor. I do feel pretty good here, although getting a bunch of Peddlers is not bad. Getting a Forager would not be a bad idea, given that I have the Sculptor. But then again, if we get some Warbs, we'll have plenty of plus buy anyway, I guess. But we might want to trash. Maybe we don't want to use Student to trash remaining coppers. I don't know. We flagship the Sculptor, probably. Could just go double silver. Could go silver forager. Forger would give us plus by now. How relevant is that? Not super relevant. Because we'll take another anvil, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we 6, 7. Yeah, actually, I think that works. So I don't think we play the student. We're gonna have 5, 6, 7. Peddler costs 2, so we can afford 1. So we're gonna take another ghost town. And do we want another flagship or another ghost town? I think another ghost town, because we can always gain and play with the sculptor if we have the actions. Oh, we only have 1 buy. Oops. Forgot. Well, okay. Wharf. Ghost town. I forgot. Okay. We wanted to trash the rest of these coppers. Now would not be a bad time to do it. We want to flagship the wharf, or do we need the money? Would we rather flagship the sculptor? Probably rather flagship the sculptor. Just play the wharf normally then. Oh, hey, we didn't find our torturer. And an anvil. Well, we want to get those things. But I guess we can't. There's nothing that sculptor can give us can draw. Okay. So we could grab like another flagship and then like a forager, and then we could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's grab another flagship. I do need a couple more ghost towns. Maybe we just go Ghost Town Forager. Oh, I think I did this wrong. 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I'm gonna trash the student. I don't want the student anymore. Yeah, that's another. Or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna buy a wharf. Yeah, so let's take a flagship off of this one. Then we go wharf, ghost town, peddler. Nobody's rotating off of Lich now. I don't imagine anybody wants... Well, actually, Butcher Liches could totally be a thing. Speaking of which, I should probably pick up a Butcher at some point. It's weird that I haven't. You taking a Lich now? I mean, I guess you do have enough stuff for it. Do I want to flagship the Peddler again? Or the Sculptor, rather? We could make sure that we draw the other wharf if we flagship the Torturer. We can almost do it by flagshipping the Peddler. I think I'm willing to risk it. Okay, cool. So last card is probably a copper. So ideally we flagship Sculptor and then leave a flagship in play. We should be able to manage that. We have just enough copper to make this work for this turn. So let's take another silver and a ghost town, I think. Um, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're gonna buy like, we could go ahead and buy Butcher Lich and then some Peddlers. Take another ghost town then, I guess. We could take yet one more and then just like not play all of them. I think that's probably fine. There's no real risk that they end the game here. We play 5 of them, I guess. Maybe I was meant to take another wharf. Probably should have considered that. Whatever. I did play my flagship, right? Yes, okay. Probably at the point where flagshipping the wharf would be a good idea. They like trash the Lich to gain a student, which is not super exciting. But I guess it gives you forager food, but that doesn't, again, seem very exciting. Hey, you know what we can do that's cool? We can forage a ghost town, and then we can butcher the Lich, and then gain the ghost town back. It goes into our hand, so we don't have to draw it. Also, maybe we can just like pile out this turn. 6 curses, 8 estates. We flagship the wharf. This should be pretty doable. 6 ghost town. Yeah, okay. So we play the wharf. We double play the wharf. I mean, maybe we... Well, we have more flagships. We can double play with that. Should go ahead and play the Torturer because they might choose to take a curse, which will just make things easier. Yes, they did. So if we can gain 5 curses and a province, we're there. We can... Okay, are you gonna resign, or do I have to keep clicking? Because not having to resign would be cool. 4 buys, 5 buys. Guess they're not gonna stop me from having to click. Sure, the Lich. Gain the ghost town, gain the province. Sure. A ghost town into curse. And sculpt a curse. And I mean, we don't really need to do it this way, but why not? Okay. Yeah, I think their deck just wasn't like doing enough there. Wall again. Well, alright. That does make Magpie less appealing, though perhaps not so much less that we don't want to go for it. Because we can always recruit them, the Magpies, if it comes to that. Yeah, I think we do want Magpie. And then... Experiment or improve? What is improve doing here? Probably not anything super relevant. I mean, I guess if you see the Magpie, we can improve into Recruiter or Sentry, but still thinking Experiment's better. I think I would have opened... Well, no, maybe Sentry is better. There's lots of plus actions on this board. Yeah, let's get the Sentry. Sentry will also work nicely with Magpie. Is that a reason to play? No, because if we see the Sentry, then we've already lost our chance. All right, let's go ahead and get a Recruiter. Well, I mean, there's this, like, the sad Sentry situation, right, is why we want to get the Recruiter. We could go for Wharf. Get our draw up. Now let's get the Recruiter. We probably will play with Wealthy Village as our payload card, which means we're going to need to get silver and gold. I don't think anything else is going to be dense enough with wall on the board. think I'm gonna keep and discard this estate. Maybe that's too bold. It's too bold. It's probably too bold. Alright, this is probably a fine time to grab a silver. There have been 0 magpie duplications thus far. How does Forge look here? I mean, there is plus buy from the loot. So you don't need it for the gains. There's one. I guess we go ahead and take gold here so that we can do Wealthy Village, although because we can hit it. I mean, I want to get wharves, but we'll take the gold now. Like if we're lucky with the magpies, we can draw without the wharves. Oh, wharf is also plus buy. Yeah, okay. So Forge, I don't know. Do I want to see this gold right now? I guess I probably do, yeah. Do I want a Forge? I think I'd rather just have a wharf. Okay. Go ahead and trash a copper. 2 more. That is our whole deck. And that last card, well, it doesn't matter because we want to play the wharf. I guess we can frog these. It's got to be time for Wealthy Village. Like, yeah, I'd like another wharf, but... Forging copper in estate into state is so sad. What, like... What? Oh, I forgot I had Sentry. Well, then again, was I even going to have the opportunity? Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's pretty perfect. I think we just frog all 3 of these. And go wharf, Wealthy Village, Endless Chalice. That is not the best loot to get on a wall board, for sure. We should consider trashing silver soon, but not now. Do we want to get this wharf into play? We have 10 again, so we're going to go wharf Wealthy Village again. You could just frog these, or play the wealthy village, frog the magpie. I feel like I'm gonna be better off having the wharf. Like right now, I don't have as much that I need to draw through. Jules is... Oh wait, no, Jules is not the one I was thinking. Yeah, it's not that exciting. We should consider grabbing an improve now. Like that can start turning magpies into 5s. We should also consider recruiting the wealthy villages. Like we don't... Well, I mean, we need the actions, but 5 is a lot of villagers, so... Okay. So what does Sentry even want to hit? I mean, I don't know. Do we want to recruit a card here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, I think we don't. We want to go wealthy wharf improve. So we'll do that. Might be ready to start taking green here. We've got 4 wharves. We've got 16 coins. And we can get more with improve. Actually, we have 18 coins because of the improve. So like 1 province and some stuff. Seems pretty reasonable. 3 wealthy villages and 2. Wow. So they're not taking any green here. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so what are we recruiting? It might actually make more sense to recruit a wealthy village than a treasure. It's probably the case. Definitely taking a province. Let's see. They had like wealthy, yeah. So they had 14 coins, and they gained prize goat jewels improve. So they have 20 coins now. Would be nice to be able to hit triple. That's what I'm thinking about, which would involve taking another wealthy village. Wealthy village gets us to 13 out of 16. I mean, I guess double wealthy village would do it. Is that risky? I mean, they're not going to be able to hit triple wharf province. But I do take 4 cards, so I go down to -5. They take 3 wharves. They go down to -10. And then they do need actually, a province wouldn't even be enough. So it should be safe for me to take double wealthy village. Oh, I also get an improve. Right. I need to not forget about that. And I can take a duchy off of a wealthy village, and that like pretty well secures, or sorry, off of a magpie. I'd wait. No, why don't I just trash a wealthy village into a gold? That would make more sense. So I could go wealthy village wharf. Yeah. They do have the improve, so they don't need to hit 20 to empty piles there. That you're right. Okay, so I should go wealthy village, gold duchy, maybe. Oh, well, that changes things. That's my double province right there. Can I afford? So if I take a duchy, I mean, what I should probably do is take duchy and then do a magpie into recruiter. That way I get to trash an extra card. So I should also be a threat to end the game here. They don't take the lead, because all I need to hit is, well, I have enough coins to empty as it is. And I can do it while removing a couple cards from my deck. More than that with the sentry, potentially, I suppose. If they go double province, and I go triple, I'm up by 2 provinces. Oh, wow, they have more coins than I thought. Still not enough, I don't think. Well, no, they definitely don't, because they have to take all those negative points to lower piles, and then they do go double province. They have 22 coins right now. How'd they get? Maybe they got a doubloons recently too. Well, that's not why. Maybe they just didn't play all their money. I don't know. I'm actually... I might be able to pile on this. If I can trash enough stuff. It's going to cost me 5 points to empty. We're at -7. Oh my god. Oh, the forge. Forgot about the forge. Completely forgot about the forge. What? Is that to get them to 24? But it doesn't get you to 24? What? I guess with the forge next turn. But like, that just makes it easier for me to pile now. And especially with these experiments. Oh my gosh. Yeah, now this should be... Yeah, all I have to do is hit... Oh, forge into province. Okay, interesting. And oh wait, I can improve... No. Yeah, it has to be an action card. Okay. Okay. This, yeah, that does make it harder. I need a bunch of provinces and a bunch of these things. So it's -5, gets me to -7. Double province gets me 10 points, which gets me to 3. So it'd be double province duchy. That's I don't have that amount of stuff. They should have 23 coins in their deck, so they should not be able to triple province. I'm just gonna play this wharf. Okay. So is there some way that they can get that extra coin? Next turn. Let's see how. And they trashed their forge. Like, actually, the forge, keeping the forge, they potentially could have done it, but... Recruiter gets me to 0 points. Then I go down to -5. The problem is it's just too expensive to take all this stuff. I need more improves. Alright, well, we're not trashing all 3 of these magpies. That much seems clear. Are we trashing the sentry? Probably not. Probably trashing wealthy village, so we could trash a wealthy village. Let's do that. Recruit a wealthy village. Recruit a wealthy village. Do we even want a wealthy village on top of our deck? Possibly not. So then we have to play it. I think I just put it into play in case for some reason I want to turn it into a gold. So what happens if we just buy triple province and gain a duchy? They are going to play 4 experiments, which is going to get them to 8 points. Triple province gets us 15, so we're at 16 points. 17, 18 for the duchy. They're at 8. They buy a province. They're at 13. They need to get to 19. They need 3 duchies. Province and 3 duchies seems very doable with the improve. So if I take province duchy, I do have the lead, although I don't know if I have enough of a lead to protect against a pileout. I feel like I've been outmaneuvered here. Fading out the forge was a pretty big deal. Like, they have 1 improve, so they need 15 coins. They need 23 coins, so that's what the copper lets them do, is it lets them get province 555. That altogether is a wash in points. Gain 5 cards, or gain 6 cards, gain a province. But if they can also improve into a duchy and put the... So they put the experiments back. That gets them to 8 points. They get the... Well, no, they wouldn't be able to get a duchy on top of that because they'd be improving into one of those. So they'd have 1 recruiter. No, they have 0 recruiters, and they trash their sentry. Okay, so I think they can't pile on me. Just, I take... So I buy province, duchy. Do I buy 3 duchies? Only buy 1. Like, I don't want to fail to draw next turn. That's the risk. I take another duchy. And I don't need it to protect against a pileout. I think I'd just stop here and trash a magpie into another recruiter. If they were hiding a coin from me somehow, then I guess I could lose here, but I don't see how they could have been. The good news is I should be able to just trash duchies with the recruiter to be able to draw. Oh, maybe they do have it because of the goat. I forgot about the goat. It's 23 to get the province and the stuff, and that's a wash, and then the goat. No, that should still be, they should still be a point short. I think. What happens if they go double province, double duchy? Do I come back from that? I think probably, but I guess there's no reason to worry about it right now. Just wait and see what they do. I guess it matters if I end up in the situation where I maybe have to recruit like a coin. So maybe I should try to figure that out. Like, oh wait, they can't afford double province, double duchy. What am I talking about? Double province duchy. So that gets them 12 points, puts them at 21. Province gets me to 15, and then I need a couple duchies and some trashes. 17, 18, 19. So like 2 duchies and 3 trashes. Or 3 duchies and something like that anyway. Well, I guess they could. Oh no, they could go double province, double duchy because of improve. Right. Right. Okay, that would be tough to overcome, I think. It might make me regret not taking a duchy last turn when I had the coins for it. I do have a lot of potential to trash cards, for what it's worth, though. Although I don't know what exactly I'll be trashing. $24 coins. So if I need to buy province and a bunch of duchies, I can trash 4 coins worth. Which is copper and something. I have 1 silver. I believe I have 1 copper. Oh, maybe I have 0 coppers. Yeah, I do. That means I can trash 1 treasure card. Okay. Well, here we go. When do we play the sentry? Obviously recruiting this wealthy village. I mean, the sentry can also just discard green, which is useful too. I guess I'll play it now. Well, there's a silver. We know we can trash it. So we probably should. So what we province gets us to 15. 3 duchies get us to 21, and then we need to trash 3 cards to tie. Yeah. We only need to hit province double duchy money-wise, right? The improve gets us the 3rd duchy. So province double duchy is only 18 coins, which means we can spare 6 coins, which means we could trash this doubloons. Okay, I think... I mean, there is a risk here that we, like, fail to draw through the green, but I think... take the opportunity while we have it. At 24, we just trashed 5 coins. We do have a copper, and we can trash it. So I think I'm going to play this magpie. We do need a magpie left in our deck. So we have 7 and 6 is 13, 14, 15 coins. We need 3 more coins. We're currently at 14 points. The province and the 3 duchies get us 11. So we have enough. We don't need to trash anymore. Cool. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Exactly enough money. We don't need to play the recruiter. Might as well frog it, I guess. Hooray, counting. Although I was off by 1. Had some very talkative opponents this season. But also some opponents whose chat messages didn't actually pop up in my chat until after the game was over. Wonder why that is. Hideout is only trashing. There is no plus buy. Capitalism, pretty irrelevant. We are going to want to get a hideout to thin some. Gonna want to buy like some enclaves, probably with the alt VP from castles. There's a lot of alt VP on the board, so I guess we go silver hideout. And there is draw. There's villages and there's draw cards. It's just the lack of plus buy means it's or gainers. There's only so much time. We go slay here, or do we trash an estate and take a village? Like, the village is gonna be the better card ultimately. Oh, we can get free Wayfarer if we take, not free, but whatever. I mean, if we take the, if we trash the estate, we can get a Wayfarer. I think that's worth it. And actually, Wayfarer can be hideout food, so I'm going to get another hideout. This is not really ideal. I guess we'll play the Wayfarer. We gain silver, we can buy a Wayfarer. If we don't gain silver, we can buy a Wayfarer. I think, in any case, that what we actually want is probably Swashbuckler. This is going to be awkward. Do not want to trigger this shuffle. Do I just take a sleigh here? I could take another Wayfarer, but I'm not getting thin. If I do it. Really do not like this. I mean, sleigh does beget cheap Wayfarers for what that's worth. It's not actually worth that much, because we, you know, at some point we're just gonna have money and we're gonna want to like buy Enclave or whatever. How much better is Wayfarer than Sleigh? I mean, it's better. It's for sure better. All right. Oh, thank God. Gain a silver. Think not. Damn it. I have regrets. All right, we've got 2 Wayfarers and a Swashbuckler. I'm wondering about picking up a Cartographer to enable a Swashbuckler and then, or help with that. And then, starting to look at greening. Third hideout, I don't know. I mean, we have the Wayfarers to make it work. Maybe that is better. Maybe that is better. Not going for Enclave, huh? Damn it. I think it's probably time to gain what? Dude. Ah. Now I have information that I didn't have before. You know, I'm gonna use it. What is with these 7s? All right, well, so I'll take one more Swashbuckler. I do have a massive draw advantage here. 4 draw cards to 2. So, I mean, they can take steps to correct that here, but I feel like I should have an edge for sure. Damn it. Like, maybe we don't gain silver now. We've got enough. We're never gonna get a coffer. The one time I could have gotten one, I missed it, and now it's never gonna happen. And they got a coffer immediately. Dang it! Come on! Oh, they spent the coffer, and now they want the province. Okay. That looks good. We enclaving again? I think we're enclaving again. I don't believe in their deck's ability to province out. Although it's really motoring. Oh. Well, they have 2 slaves. Oh, I miscounted their draw cards. Oh, okay, I could be wrong then. Okay, I mean, we're doing this. The question is, do we enclave again? Do we contest provinces, or do we go for castles? So, 8 provinces. Worth 48 points. What are 8 castles worth? I don't know. This is a thing I should know just as a statistic, but I don't. There's 8 of them, so you get 8 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 25, and 16, 35, 41. So less, not that much less. You get to attack, you get to maybe go faster, and then contest provinces. You can potentially get some stuff off Grand Castle. If I buy province now, I'm basically saying I think I can get 4 provinces the time it takes you to get 2 provinces, and I don't think I do believe that. So I think I am going to go for the castles. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the second enclave. Like, I clearly have enough money in my deck. That was never going to be the issue. In fact, I probably just played this wrong from that perspective. Like, over-invested in having money in my deck. Crashing a horse? What? How can that be right? Oh, wow. They really don't have money. Interesting. Well, I'll go ahead and take the treasure chest. I can stop gaining silvers a little bit. Maybe. The thing about small castle is it's useful. The thing with small castle is also that it reveals haunted castle. Puts 2 of them onto their deck. Though honestly, not actually sure that small or haunted hurts me so much. Hurt them more. I think it's worth it. Wow. Well, this is in some ways an amazing hand to have it hit by haunted castle. I don't think it made sense for them to pivot to castles unless they literally just don't have the money. For province. Which maybe they don't. I only have 1 Wayfarer. I don't have the chest. They've got 3 hideouts. They probably should have trashed one of their hideouts by now. Well, I guess they can't play all their draw without them. Yeah. But then, like, if you're trashing horses, then, like, what are you accomplishing with that draw card? After Haunted, we get Opulent and then Sprawling. I will take Opulent to get to... Let them take Sprawling. I would rather have Grand and then immediate... Or, yeah, Grand and Kings anyway. Yeah, this is all letting me catch up, but maybe, like I said, they didn't have a choice. They have the gold now, so they can probably hit 8. But I am going to be able to take both. I should be able to take both Kings and Sprawling. I mean, Grand. I guess if they don't touch Sprawling Castle, I guess I'd probably just go ahead and take it because so I can get access to Kings. Like, I think they're meant to take Province and not Sprawling. No, although they might want the estates for... No, surely not. This could be awkward. Yeah, okay. Don't think there's any reason to gain a silver here. That last card is also a hideout. We have 8 coins in hand. It's 5 coffers. We have enough. Like, this is all of our draw, right? Like, maybe we're meant to just buy Sprawling. Probably correct. Don't play small so that they can't snipe Grand. Oh my god. Well, I guess Opulent gives us enough coins. We trash... Well, we can't play both of these. If we can play the hideout and don't draw yet another green card. But if we draw a card, that doesn't help either. Huh. So if we play Opulent, discarding these 3 for 6 coins, we could just buy a province. If we play the hideout, let's say that we draw a treasure. We play the hideout, we draw a treasure, we trash it. We play small castle, we get the grand. We play opulent for 4 coins, and we're 1 coin short of being able to hit king's castle, which is a big deal. So now the question is, do we even play the hideout? I think the answer is no. We just go opulent, boom, 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 and by province. Maybe it's unrealistic to try to get grand and kings at the same time, but I really don't want them to steal it. And grand... Well, yeah, I mean, if on the last turn I'm like, oh, play small castle or grand castle by province, that's still plenty good anyway. I think we still don't gain here. So we've got all the golds. Yeah, triggering this shuffle doesn't really make sense, does it? Yeah, it's totally safe for us to buy a province. So let's just do that. Keep it simple. Yeah, I don't know if the castle's detour was actually relevant here, or whether it's mostly just about the fact that their deck quality wasn't actually that good. Or it wasn't sustainable enough. It was looking pretty good for a stretch before they had to start like doing things like trashing horses. And maybe if they had been able to take the chest, would have been okay for them. They know they can't buy province, like, safely here, because I have 4 coffers. They buy Grand Castle, okay. I don't know. So we do have enough to... Oh, we don't... Oh, yeah, we just take kings and a province? Or do we just buy kings? We get to keep more points that way. Does it matter? We have humble. We have small. We have opulent. We have sprawling. And then kings itself is... So that's 10 points for king's castle. And then we go down to 8 points for that, plus the 6 for the province. Yeah, I mean, that should be fine. And we have... I think did I miscalculate? Okay, whatever. Was it very well played? Maybe. I don't know. I think my high-level approach was reasonable. I don't know if my execution was so good. Nearby collection could be fun. We have develop fortress and modify. That's exciting. It's actually tempting to open develop fortress here, because if we if we manage to pair them, we can like take a modify off of it. Yeah, I think same thought. Oh, and we get a silver, which could be good, could be bad, but it does mean that we're more likely to hit 5. Should we develop the lucky coin? Should we develop the lucky coin? Or should we top deck another develop? That's an interesting one. Oh wait, we get to top deck one anyway. Yeah, we'd be top decking like modify and, well, something. I guess it wouldn't have to be develop, but it probably would want to be. Yeah, that's probably too good to pass up. And how much do we care about silvers? Like, we can get them off of Wayfarer. Unfortunately, we're 1 coin short of being able to buy a Wayfarer here. But what can you do? Do not want an herbalist. Develop the fortress into another modify, and I think I'm going to take a fishing village with that. We are going to need some plus actions. We just go card action. Could... Yeah, we probably just need to eat through these coppers somewhat. Take another modify. Oh good, we have a fishing village, so we can modify the fortress and then play it. Excellent. We're going to start with that, because we do need to get through these coppers. I guess we might as well gain a nobles. Take another fishing village, I guess. Ah. Alright, this is going to be develop state into... We really need another fortress. But I guess for now... Oh no, wait, no. Hold on, I did this wrong. We should develop... Well, I was gonna say we should develop the develop. Then we do have to take a 2 cost. That's probably okay, because we are going to get a Wayfarer out of the deal. Fortress, Herbalist, Wayfarer. And find a modify, we can just... Well, I mean, we'll delete the estate first, of course, but... I think I would prefer to get rid of the estate. Oh, we could turn the estate into a fortress. Like, we do need more fortresses. Or should we go card action? Let's go card action. Damn it! That was like the worst possible thing. Alright, let's take a warehouse, I guess. We haven't found any of our friggin' draw cards! Come on! 3 modifies. Well, we saw the modify last turn, but we have a nobles and a wayfarer down there in those last 4 cards. I guess I'm just gonna modify. Into double fortress, probably. We could use a collection too, I suppose. Probably more important to contest the fortresses, though. We can always turn the fortresses into collections. I guess we could, we could consider developing a modify into, like, fortress, Noble's Fortress, and then modify the silver to draw the fortress. And we would get to have more of a turn. Yeah, maybe that is better. Develop, modify into fortress. I guess we might want a silver. Yeah, probably not. All right. I really would like to thin down the rest of this garbage. So let's just play the fortress. Modify this to a fortress by... This is actually a little awkward of an amount of money. I would like another draw card. I'd like another fortress. I guess I could go like Fishing Village Wayfarer. Don't super need the actions, but maybe that's not actually true. So Warehouse is a great developed target. We can go Fortress Nobles. Sorry, that's completely wrong. What am I talking about? What was what card did I think I had? I don't know what card I thought I had. Whatever, that's completely false. Yeah, we just develop the fortress. And gain a modify or a collection. Probably a modify though. Modify and I guess a fishing village. Pretty awkward. Discard the fishing village. We do. Okay, modify. Well, we might as well draw with this. So modify fortress. Into nobles. Modify fortress. I think it's time to take a collection. Oh. Well, okay. Let's just modify. We could trash a copper, or we could get rid of the herbalist. We could turn the herbalist into another fortress. So it would give us 9 coins. And we could go Fortress Wayfarer. Alrighty. We have fishing villages in play. Hooray! They are useful. So we can lead off with the Wayfarer. What do we want to be developing? I mean, fortress, I guess, is the obvious answer, but is there anything else? Probably not. Ideally, we would have, like, well, we can modify, or it's the 3 cost that's the awkward slot. So I guess maybe we actually do take a silver this turn so that we can develop Fortress into Wayfarer and a 5, which is probably collection. Surely collection. Would make sense. There's also certainly a possibility of getting a pile out, in which case we would actually probably be taking modify. Developing a Wayfarer. Alright. That seems the wrong time for that. Okay. So yeah, let's gain the silver. Then we develop Fortress. We top deck Wayfarer and modify. We do have more fortresses in the deck, so it should be okay to play this one. But we could just like trash the warehouse to get to the Wayfarer. I think it's fine. We don't have another develop, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not going to be able to get another Wayfarer that way. That's going to have to come off the modifies. So that's fine. Silver does give me targets, but so does Fortress, so we don't really need to do that. So how do we get enough gains? We do modify Fortress to Fortress, modify Fortress to Wayfarer. Well, no, we have to, I guess we can play the nobles for actions, but let's do it this way. Modify Fortress in Fortress. Play that. Play that. Play that. Okay. Modify fortress into Wayfarer. Modify fortress to Wayfarer. And now we can just do nobles for actions. Modify warehouse into modify. Blah, blah, whatever. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. That was, I don't know, that's a, that type of board is nerve-wracking because I'm like afraid I'm gonna underplay it and then just have somebody come from out of nowhere to pile out and win. But I think in actuality that's what happened to my opponent. Although I wasn't paying super close attention, so maybe it was more of a draws thing. Super close attention to what they were doing, I mean. Okay, so next turn Desert Guides looks fantastic. Surely we're opening with Butcher. There's no draw here. That's unfortunate. I guess Battle Plan, but by itself that's certainly not very much draw. Oh, and Warlord. You're not going to draw a deck off of Battle Plan plus Warlord, though, by itself. Especially with wanting to play Butcher, maybe Festival. When you can, it's not like you can make a deck out of Treasuries and Couriers when you're getting Warlorded either. It is a little awkward that Bauble is the liaison because it's not really a card that I want here, but I do want Desert Guides very probably. Suppose we'll probably pick up one, but I'll still prefer to Desert Guides here rather than to buy one to go into the shuffle. Being able to pick up, you know, skip this turn and then immediately potentially play Butcher, or even if not, pick up like Battle Plan or something instead seems so much better. Yeah, so I don't imagine we ever want Ironworks here because of Warlord. Like, we don't want to gain enough cards off of it for that to be worthwhile. Fairy... Not sure what you do with Fairy here. And I guess you could Fairy Forge and use the Forge to get rid of your coppers. You also Fairy something cheap and then... Oh, baby. Three Battle Plans. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If they somehow don't take one here... Wow. Yeah, I'm going to take all 4 battle plans. Now, if I really play this right, I should be able to, like, completely deny them Warlord by keeping, like, Butcher. Well, I guess I'd need a village to make that work. Butcher for Warlord and then rotate. Yeah, I need a festival for that to work. That's going to be a little tough. Do I want an archer? I don't think I do. I think... maybe I do take a festival and then I do take an archer. I'd also just take a courier. I mean, I do want something that can activate the battle plans. Alright, let's take the archer, I guess. And yeah, we'll just take it. Or we could ferry something. We could ferry... Ferry's not very strong when you only want a couple of cards, though. Like, we could ferry the clash pile, I guess. Maybe that is correct. Although, if I collide the butcher and the archer, I'm probably just going to butcher the archer, right? So that makes that worse. Maybe I'll just ferry forge. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I mean, we can probably draw if we're getting battle plans uncontested. I mean, let's go ahead and rotate. So now the question becomes, we can get 2 warlords right now. Butcher, archer to warlord. Costs us 1 of our 2 coffers. You can buy a warlord. What am I doing? Why am I waiting on that? Oh, we don't even need to... We could actually butcher the estate into a warlord. That's so good. Okay, yeah, I think we got to do that. And then we just need to deny them warlord. And we are in great shape. We never rotate again. No archer for you. So we will get warlorded occasionally, but not super often, probably, given that they don't have draw. Okay. Should we hedge against... I mean, we could just butcher the other warlord. Go ahead and take our forge. I think that's... I mean, warlord is good for activating battle plan, granted, but... yeah, I think it's better to just do this, do that, and go ahead and grab a festival. Some plus actions. So yeah, I'm feeling in very, very good shape. I don't quite understand my opponent's strategy here, but letting me get 4 battle plans and 3 warlords seems bad. And also, they didn't get an archer. Not that I've played my archer yet, but it'll happen. All right, we're just gonna crunch all these coppers, I think. Let's see. Reason to do otherwise. And we've got the festival. Gaining its 3rd treasury? Do you know you won't be able to... Well, I guess your deck is probably going to stay thick. Well, you have a forge. Yeah, I don't know about that. I guess it's something to gain. You can always butcher it. We are warlorded this turn, so we will not be able to play all 4 of our battle plans. So it goes. This is a little bit of an awkward shuffle to trigger, but alright, it's all good. Actually, I didn't realize quite how thin I am at this point. Sadly, we bottom decked the forge, but it's probably okay. Whoa. What was that? I mean, you're likely not gonna be able to play both of these. I think I'm gonna discard the forge, though. Alright, so I think we go ahead and take a bauble. And we could take just a silver instead. But, Bobble's probably good enough. And now, do we want one more festival? That would let us play all 3 of Butcher, Archer, Forge. Play Forge one more time, and then we're ready to get rid of it. Maybe not even. Maybe we just get another... Like, we're going to draw next turn because we won't be warlorded, so we'll be able to play all 4 battle plans. But getting the other festival is payload that we can take advantage of also, so I think that's fine. Yeah. I guess there's a world where we don't see an attack card and we're sad, but it's unlikely. We got 2 attack cards in those 8 cards. We're going to draw 2 of them, and then we're going to see a 3rd one. Whoop. Well. Okay. Wow. Alrighty. We could forge Copper Bauble into Bauble without losing out on much of anything we care about. I think I'm down for that. And then we'll butcher the forge next turn, which means in the meantime, do we want another butcher or do we want a treasury? I think take the treasury now and plan to butcher into a butcher. That was a weirdly sad turn, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, I should have considered moving my fairy token. Yeah, butcher. Well, let's just play the archer. Butcher the forge. So we could just take a platinum off of this. It's pretty reasonable. Oh, we were going to take another butcher. Play the butcher. 7, 8 coins. We can still buy a platinum. Yeah, okay. Maybe we get rid of the bauble soon, but I like having at least one favor, maybe 2. See how it goes. Is it better to butcher into platinum and then buy the butcher? Maybe. Buy like a coffer or something. Probably doesn't matter too much. What are we butchering at this point? I mean, platinums, certainly, but... we could keep taking and butchering treasuries, I suppose. I don't know how much value that really gets us. Are we warlorded? Oh. Well, the good news is that it barely matters. We missed our bauble, which is fine. Maybe we just start hammering the colonies. Buy another platinum. We should full draw next turn. Treasury is, if you didn't gain a victory card in it. Right, so we still get to top deck the treasury. That's nice. We could potentially butcher the bauble into a treasury to get another one going next turn. I guess having them top decked is like slightly anti-synergistic with Desert Guides, but I'm not too concerned about it. I wonder if there's a don't rotate autoplay. Sure it isn't. Forge or butcher? I mean, their hand doesn't look amazing for forge. I'm gonna say butcher. All right. I think we just go colony to colony and buy a colony, therefore defeating the purpose of my incredible. I guess we could go like Courier Platinum. Would probably be fine. Yeah, let's not overcomplicate things. I don't think we actually need to add anything else to the deck. Spend the coffers. Just make it easier to butcher cheap stuff later. We had overdraw last turn, so we should still be drawing this turn since we only net added 1 card to our deck. Actually, we still have overdraw. You can just butcher colony to colony, colony to colony. And buy double colony. And that's pretty game over, I would think. Yeah, surrender colony. Okay, well, that was yeah, they did. You can't ignore the clashes. I mean, I realized, like, I was talking earlier, like, you know, it's gonna be hard to draw, like, but if you get all of the battle plans and the other person only has 1 warlord, then you can draw. It makes a big difference. Well, that went super well. Which means I should have a shot at winning the division. I'm definitely not going to be guaranteed. It'll probably be complicated, but yeah, a pretty good shot at promotion as well, I would think. So I guess we'll see. I think everybody else in the division has at least 1 match left. There's probably only 2 players out of contention for promotion. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be back with more matches in the Tournament of Sadness on Wednesday and Friday, I believe. Until then.